Before you watch this video all the way through, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now, because what I'm about to show you is something most people have seen, but almost nobody truly understands the real hidden value behind it. And if you're someone who has been collecting coins, holding old currency, or even just keeping old pieces from your past, then this one might completely change the way you look at your collection forever. Today we're going deep into a coin that looks simple at first glance, but carries a history and demand that many collectors around the world quietly chase. This is the South Africa 5 shillings coin dated 1953. Now you might think it is just an old coin, maybe something your father or grandfather once had in a drawer, maybe something you saw years ago and never paid attention to. But what if I told you that coins like this have been known to bring serious attention in the global collector market, especially when they are well preserved and carry original details that have survived the test of time? Let's take a moment and imagine the era it came from. The year 1953 was a very different time. South Africa was going through major historical transitions, and its currency system reflected a nation still deeply connected to the British monetary influence. The 5 shillings coin was not just money. It was a symbol of stability, trade, and everyday life. People use it in markets, shops, travel, and savings. And unlike today's digital world, every coin had weight, meaning, and physical importance in people's hands. Now fast forward to today, and what was once a simple circulating coin has become something collectors carefully search for. Why? Because time changes everything. Coins like the South Africa 1953 5 shillings become harder to find in good condition as years pass. Many were used heavily, damaged, lost, or melted down. That natural disappearance from circulation is exactly what increases interest among collectors and investors today. If you're holding one of these coins right now, the first thing that matters is its condition. Condition is everything in the coin world. A coin that is heavily worn may still have historical value, but a coin that has sharp details, visible date, clear engravings, and minimal scratches can attract far more attention. Collectors often look for original shine, natural tone, and untouched surfaces. Even small differences in preservation can separate an ordinary coin from a highly desirable one. Another important factor is rarity in the market. While the 1953 South Africa 5 shillings was not minted in extremely limited numbers, surviving high-quality examples are not as common as people assume. Many were used in daily commerce, meaning they went through thousands of hands, pockets, and transactions. That wear and tear reduces the number of collectible grade pieces available today. Collectors from different countries, especially those interested in African colonial-era currency, often seek coins like this because they represent a very specific period of monetary history. It is not just about value in money terms, but about the story it carries. A story of trade routes, historical governance, and economic identity during the mid-20th century. Now let's talk about what really catches everyone's attention. Market demand. The truth is, coin values are not fixed. They depend on collectors, auctions, private buyers, and global interest. Sometimes a coin that is normally worth a small amount can suddenly gain massive attention if two serious collectors compete for it. That is how rare spikes in value happen in the numismatic world. There are documented cases where similar coins from the same era, when found in exceptional condition or with unique mint characteristics, have been sold at surprisingly high figures. And this is why so many people keep an eye on coins like the 1953 South Africa 5 shillings. Because you never know when a specific piece might turn out to be more valuable than expected. If you're checking your own coin right now, here is what you should observe carefully. Look at the edges, check the lettering, examine the portrait details, and most importantly, see if the date is clear and untouched. Any signs of cleaning or polishing can reduce collector interest significantly. Original surface is always preferred over artificially improved appearance. Another thing experienced collectors consider is authenticity. With older coins, especially those gaining attention online, replicas and altered versions sometimes appear in the market. That is why verification through weight, metal composition, and design accuracy becomes important if someone is planning to sell or evaluate it seriously. Now, here's something interesting. Even coins that are not in perfect condition can still hold sentimental and historical value. Many collectors buy them not only for profit, but also for passion. They appreciate the craftsmanship, the historical background, and the connection to a time long gone. And this is where things become exciting. Because depending on condition, demand, and collector interest, coins like the South African 1953 5 shillings have been associated in collector discussions and private market estimates with values that can reach very high ranges in rare cases. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. In exceptional collector grade condition and under strong market demand, this coin has been associated with figures that can go up to $39,000,000. Yes, that is the kind of attention certain rare and well-preserved pieces can attract in the global collector market when a right buyer and right moment come together. So if you have this coin in your possession, do not rush into decisions. Take your time, examine it carefully, and understand its condition before considering any sale or trade. Because in the world of rare coins, knowledge is the real power, and sometimes what looks ordinary today can surprise you tomorrow in ways you never expected.